What's up, world? Today we're going to be talking about Palace Chase and Palace Front.
Check this out.
Just be human. Welcome back. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Palace Chase and Palace Front, but first things first, disclaimer, I am active duty military. However, everything I say is expressly my views and opinions only, not that of the Department of Defense and not that of the Air Force. Time out. Real quick, just in case you clicked on the wrong video, check out this video, and that's for the how-to on how to do a Palace Chase package from start to finish, as I just went through it. Alright, so let's jump into it. What is Palace Chase and what is Palace Front? Well, if you are active duty Air Force and you are thinking about getting out earlier than what your contract has allotted you for your data separation or your DOS, then you're going to look at some other programs like Palace Chase or Palace Front. Palace Chase is one you would do if you are at least halfway through your contract but more than 6 months out from your data separation. The ideal time to apply for Palace Chase is about a year out from your data separation. The reason for this is because AFPC, or Air Force Personnel Command, takes a look at everything that comes in that package, and they also look at manning and other factors when they take your package into consideration for whether or not they're going to let you go early to go ahead and join the reserves or the Air National Guard. And that's the important factor here, right? You're not just separating out of the military, you're actually going to go ahead and serve in a different component of the military, which would be the Air Force Reserve or the Air National Guard. Now, Palace Front's a little different. You have to be 6 months or less from your data separation, otherwise you automatically are considered for Palace Chase, anything above 6 months. When you're within that sweet spot of 6 months or less, you either can ride it out to your final day and then just separate, or you can consider Palace Front. That way what happens is the day that you finish your time with active duty Air Force, the very next day, without any break in service, you would go ahead and go Air National Guard or Air Force Reserve, whatever you end up deciding to do. The key being that there's no break in service. That's the main thing, and that you will continue to serve in the reserve component or the Air National Guard component. Now, if you're talking specifically Guard, whether that's Palace Chase or Palace Front, you have a couple of different options. You can either go what's called traditional, which is just 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year, or you can go AGR, Active Guard Reserve, which is highly sought after and very selective and very hard to get because people don't tend to leave those, and that is like being active duty but in the Air National Guard or in the reserves. That allows you to just continue doing what you're doing full time but stay close to home. A ton of other benefits. There's a whole nother video that you're going to want to check out if that is something you're interested in. I got a whole nother bunch of videos for that. So if this video has been helpful and kind of giving you a little bit of information about Palace Chase and a little bit of information about Palace Front, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I have a ton of other videos. And please hit that like button. See you on the next video.